Yes, hello, I'm l0de. I recently received a voicemail from known imbecile DABBY, aka DABBY the DIPSHIT, aka DABBY the DALIT, aka MUSHMOUTH MEETA who shits in the STREETA. The recording contains several criticisms of my fine radio program. As a keen observer of the IRC scene, I have watched this situation play out countless times. DABBY tends to instigate a fight online, then lose it. Then, in a pathetic plea for sympathy, he will claim the other party is attacking the disabled. DABBY is deformed and has a severe speech impediment, and he uses these handicaps as a shield against all criticism. Personally, I am uninterested in playing out this tired gimmick with him. However, I would like to use his blithering voicemail as a way to examine something of interest to all of us: the afterlife. Did you know? There is no afterlife. There is no heaven. After death, there is only endless nothing, a void without beginning or end, from which there is no escape. To most of us, this is an uncomfortable realization, and we struggle to grapple with the notion of non-existence. But to DABBY, this is a catastrophe. Without the prospect of reincarnation, he has no chance for a life where he isn't deformed and despicable. He will never live a life where everyone around him isn't uncomfortable in his presence and relieved when he is gone. DABBY will never have his penis inside of a beautiful woman, then look down into her eyes and see that she wants nothing else in the world but him. Whatever pretense at love DABBY can find in this world will be given grudgingly because the other man has no better alternatives. He will never hold his child in his arms, and when he finally succumbs to his inferior genetics or takes his own life, no one will attend his funeral. DABBY will never know true intimacy with a human being, though he will thirst for it every day as resentment and loneliness eat at him like acid. He will always be bitter that he was born with all the same desires and aspirations as everyone else, but without the ability to attain any of them. There isn't even a God for DABBY to blame for his misfortune. It is simple, random chance that doomed him to this hell on earth. At the end of his brief life, DABBY will have produced nothing of value. He works for an insurance agency, a company that is a parasite, just like he is. The only record of him remaining on this earth will be recorded by the people who laughed at him, and they will swiftly forget, because there is always another lol cow. While other disabled chatters such as Dark Mage and Matthew have been able to become accepted and cherished members of the chat scene, DABBY's chats will vanish into the buffer, never to be scrolled again. I say these things not to hurt DABBY, who long ago accepted all of these truths and cannot be injured by them. I say them for everyone else who is not DABBY. Whether you are addicted to fentanyl, or on trial for shooting police officers, or work at a pizza place, you still have the chance DABBY never had. You can still be someone, do something useful. You may be poor, you may be stupid, you may be fat or ugly, but you aren't DABBY. Take a look at his wretched example and use that as a motivation to seize the opportunities he will never have. Only then will DABBY fulfill his true role in the universe, as an example that things could always be worse. For the l0de Radio Hour and FNet News, I'm l0de, jacking off.
All around me are the world-like bruises. I just see users, fucking pieces of trash. DABBY, DABBY.